Welcome, my friends of the interwebs, and this will be the video where I reveal to you what decision I made regarding my dilemma, which was the iPhone 4 versus the Droid X. I'll let you know exactly which one I went with and why in just a moment. But before I start that, I want to give a huge shout out to TrapperDreww. There will be a link to his channel underneath this video. He was at the top of my shout out list. He had asked me a long time ago to do a shout out for him, and I've always told people, you know, all you have to do is ask and I will put you on my list. It took Drew a long time to get to this position, but now he is there. He was on deck the last shout out I did, and now he's at the plate. TrapperDreww, a little bit about his channel real quick. Listen, first of all, he's a young guy. I don't know how old he is. His channel says he's 30, but I'm putting him at probably closer to 10 or 11 years old. He's a really cool dude. His parents have done an outstanding job as far as I can tell, raising him. His channel has everything from hunting to trapping to fishing. It's pretty much an outdoors channel, and it's really pretty good, to be honest with you, especially for a young guy. I've seen older people do outdoors channels that sucked, but TrapperDreww is actually pretty cool. He's got a nice start. He only has like, I don't know, I think 30 or maybe 35 subs. He definitely needs some more subs. I like to encourage the young people to get into the outdoor sports, and you know, this dude has got it going on, and I really hope some of you will support him, subscribe to him, and give him some encouragement. He's doing a great job. He's got some really cool videos. Check out his trapping videos. He traps in one video. He traps a woodchuck, and I'll tell you what, I love woodchuck. You cook a woodchuck on a spit over an open fire, and I'm telling you, they're a little fatty, but you know, if you cook them on a spit, the fat will drip off of them. That's a really tasty meat. A lot of people don't eat woodchuck, but I'm telling you, it's worth trying. So anyway, yeah, check out TrapperDreww's channel. He's a really great kid, and like I said, try to support him if you can. Yeah. So TrapperDreww, that was for you. All right, what phone did I go with? Well, but you know what? Before I even start that, I want to say thank you very much to everybody who chimed in, who gave me advice, gave me the pros, the cons, told me how they felt about, you know, either the iPhone 4 or the Droid X. I was really, really impressed with how many people got involved with this, and it really was helpful. I mean, in all honesty, it really was helpful. So thank you, all of you. And I hope that, you know, if your phone wasn't the one I chose, you don't get butthurt. Because, you know, I made the decisions for reasons, and I'll go over those in a minute. But I want to show you the phone that I went with. There it is. Look at that. Is that not just a piece of beauty? I mean, that is just amazing. This phone kicks so much ass. All right, needless to say, this is not the Droid X, and this is not the iPhone 4. But this is my loaner phone from, as you can see, Verizon, which should tell you that I went with the Droid X. Yes, in the end, that's the phone I went with. Verizon was so cool. Actually, they were really good to me. They gave me this phone to use until my Droid comes in. My Droid is it's being shipped on the 4th. So they said it was going to be overnight. So my guess is I haven't looked at a calendar to see what day the 4th drops on, but I should probably have it by the 5th unless it hits a weekend. I'm not sure. I have to look at a calendar. But they gave me this to use till then, and actually I like this phone. This phone is pretty good. I think the one thing I may miss is little phones like this that I could stick in my front pocket. So yeah, this one cheap little flip phone from Verizon, but to be honest with you, I kind of like it. So my Droid will be coming, and I will do an unboxing when it gets here. Now, having said all that, I want to tell you why I went with the Droid over the iPhone 4. Bottom line for me is because when you post a question like that, you know, which phone should I get? If you go back and look at the comments from people, overwhelmingly people told me to get the Droid. I had subscribers of mine who I knew and respected tell me flat out that they had the iPhone 4 and, you know, it kind of sucked. And they told me just wait. Or they said, a lot of them said, get the G3S. And I'll be honest with you, you know what? That just wasn't an option for me. It just was not an option for me. But people who had the iPhone 4 had upgraded from the G3S, and most of them had said they regretted that, and they really wish they wouldn't have done that. So the overwhelming majority of the feedback that I got from people, both in the comments and in the personal messages to me, overwhelmingly it was in support of the Droid X. So that's why I made that decision. I mean, nothing personal against Apple. You know, but having said that, I'm 43 years old and I've never put any money into Steve Jobs' pocket, so, you know, I might feel pretty good about that. I don't know. And I actually have no personal axe to grind with Apple. And originally had intended on getting the the iPhone 4. That was my original intent. So the whole Droid thing just kind of came up, and I'm really glad everybody chimed in and gave me their advice, because, you know, that's, in the end, that's what I went with. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna have a lot of balls to bust, because if not for you, I would have gotten the iPhone 4. Now, there were a couple of people, in all honesty, who did say that they had the iPhone 4 and they liked it. But in reality, there was only a couple of people that said that. The overwhelming majority of people who had the iPhone 4, all of them told me that I should wait, that the phone was not ready yet. It wasn't ready for prime time. And, you know, what do you say when people say that to you and they have that phone? You know, you just got to kind of say, well, okay, you know, so even though there were a couple of people that said they had the iPhone 4 and said they loved it, just so many said they didn't, you know, and so what do you do? So anyway, that's why I made the decision that I made. I'm looking forward to doing the unboxing of the Droid X. I'm excited about that. Yeah, and, you know, I want to tell you some other stuff about the Verizon people. I mean, you know, not only did they give me this, for all intents and purposes, free to use, they also gave me 50% off of all the additional stuff. You know, all the crap that you buy for your phone, which I thought was really cool. You know, I told him, I said, look, I was with Sprint for 11 years. You know, you got to kind of hook me up with something. You know, you got to do something for me. You're getting a customer. And I'm one of those customers. Chances are I'll be with Verizon for 11 years. You know, as much as I bitched about Sprint, and believe me, I bitched about Sprint. Yeah, you know, I still stuck with them for 11 years. So, yeah, I'm just one of those people. Now, having said that, you know, times are changing, things are changing. If the Droid X doesn't work for me and the Apple iPhone 4 gets their act together, who knows, I could cancel this contract and switch over. I know it's kind of costly to do that, but I wouldn't be opposed. Anyway, listen, everybody, thank you very much for all your help in helping me choose a phone. Also, don't forget to check out Trapper Drew. He's an awesome young man. And everybody take care.